This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat, that far. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the Eeks. We keeping the foot on the whoop on the Eeks. Let's talk about it, man. See, a lot of people, they want you to pick sides. They want you to pick scenarios. They want you to pick basically situations that they feel is going to go in their favor. I don't care about all these things. When you are the way that He Knows Everything is wired, you basically go by your own beat. You go by your own drum. You go by your own unctioning. The own beat, the own unctioning, and the own drum that I'm going by is the fact that Kyrie Irving to me is a basketball player. I don't care about all of his outside noise and all this other stuff. The reason why I was excited about Kyrie Irving was because of the intermingling between him and KD Trey 5. Let me say it again. The intermingling between him and KD Trey 5. Let's call a spade here. Let's keep it a buck and let's keep it 1,000. That's what it boiled down to. The intermingling between him and KD Trey 5. But he's not there. So I'm not excited for Kyrie. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not excited for Kyrie because Kyrie is not there mentally. Kyrie Irving was getting basically a pass by He Knows Everything. And the reason why I was giving him a pass is because of his abilities, his skills. What I saw that he did in the Eastern Conference Finals last year when he was outpacing Chris Middleton. That's why I was patient with Kyrie Irving. But I'm no longer patient with him no more. Get in line, get in gear, toe the damn line, or figure out if you want to play basketball, man. Otherwise, you taking up space. And we don't got time for people taking up space here, man. We really don't. This is basketball. This is not you trying to figure out what you want to do. Let me say it again. This is basketball. This is not you trying to figure out what you want to do. And if you're not getting in line, you're not getting in gear to want to play the game of basketball that we all love, that we all basically ingratiate ourselves into, that we all basically put ourselves into, then you need to make a decision, man. The decisions are very simple. See, I'm not going with these supposed woke people that want their cake and want to eat it too. They want to be woke, but they want to collect a check. Being woke means that you're going to have to be a martyr, man. You're going to have to suffer. That's what it means. See, we've taken everything and we've modernized it to a level to where it sounds stupid. Basically, we've stupefied it. We've even stupefied basically the idealism and the logoism of being woke. Being woke means you're going to have to go through some stuff. You're going to have to go through some trials and tribulations. You're going to have to go through some ups and downs. You're going to have to go through some peaks and valleys. You're going to have to go through it. It doesn't mean live comfortably. It doesn't mean still collecting a $19 million check. This is what Kyrie Irving's going to collect if he decides to sit down. You think I'm going to feel sorry for him? No. Knowing that, from a business standpoint, you have to understand where the Brooklyn Nets position's at. It's not about black and white. This is about business. We've given you a contract of $138 million over 4 years. We're basically paying you $35 million every year. Do you guys not realize that the Brooklyn Nets, they like Kyrie Irving so much that they were willing to give him a contract extension of $186 million for the same amount of years? Let me say it again, because I need to let this marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me motherfucking well. They like Kyrie Irving so much they're willing to give him. That's why I'm not feeling sorry for his ass, man. $186 million contract in the same period of time for 5 fucking years. And you want me to feel sorry for Kyrie Irving? You want me to really step up in my idealism, in my mindset, in my confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset, and basically say, oh, Kyrie Irving, we are standing behind you? No! The Brooklyn Nets signed Kyrie Irving with the intention that Kyrie Irving would be on the basketball court, with the intentions that Kyrie Irving would play basketball. In New York, they have a fucking mandate. It's very simple. People don't like to follow laws, but laws are in place for a reason. The mandate in the city of New York and the mandate with the Brooklyn Nets is you need to be fully vaccinated. Now, here's my thing. If you knew the mandates, even though you're keeping the position that you don't want to be vaccinated, you did not realize that this was going to put you at odds? Come on, Kyrie Irving, you got to be smarter than that, man. Let me say it again. You did not realize that this was going to put you at odds? Your leader, Kevin Durant, is not at odds with the situation. He fell in line with the situation. He's the head of the damn team. James Harden fell in line with the damn situation. So what's the holdup? Rules are very simple. Rules are put in place so that people follow them. And if people follow the rules and they do what the rules tell them to do, then we won't have no fucking problems. Let me say it again. If people follow the rules and do what the rules tell them to do, then Houston, we don't have a fucking problem. Kyrie Irving is creating a problem that doesn't necessarily need to be a problem. And what doesn't necessarily need to be a problem, which is very critical, which is very evident, and which is very truthful here, is Kyrie Irving just needs to step up, show out, and basically deliver the damn goods of him understanding from a basketball standpoint that he is an employee. If you want to be in social justice movement, you want a civil rights situation, you want to basically be in what we would say those realms of social servicing, those realms of basically being about the people, those realms about equal opportunity rights for everyone, then you're in the wrong profession. Any professional sport is crippling, especially to a black athlete. Black athletes, I've said this before and I will say it again, whether they want to accept it or not, LeBron James level, Kobe Bryant level, Michael Jordan level, there, I said it. And I will say it again, LeBron James level, Kevin Durant level, Michael Jordan level, Kobe Bryant level, they're modern day slaves. Why? Because people prostrate off of their popularity. People basically get an enthusement. They get an excitement off of these guys' abilities. They're doing the same thing they did when they had people running the fields. It's just now they've made it sexier because people are glamorizing over the athlete. You guys got to look at the bigger picture here. See, you're talking to a three-dimensional thinker. There's nobody that can hang with a he knows everything in terms of the mindset in educating you guys on how this shit rolls. No one. Now, and when I say no one, I mean no one. Because he knows everything, literally, like the operative word. He knows everything. You guys have to look and dissect the situation for what it is. These modern day athletes are prostrated. The women are like, oh, look at these sexy black, look at this sexy black athlete. Go look at Michael Jordan. Oh man, look at this handsome man. They're prostrating off of them. It's like they're meat. Oh, look at the way he flies in the air. I wonder what's under his shorts. This is what they say about the LeBron James, the Kobe Bryants, the Kevin Durants. Oh man, I wonder, you know, like they say, once you go black, you don't go back. They're treating them like fucking meat. And these athletes know it. But they don't care as long as they're collecting a check. So they are accepting, they are agreeing, and they are affiliating themselves into the modern day slaveryism. So let's be honest here, man. We can't sit here and bullshit our fucking selves. We're not gonna bullshit ourselves here, man. Modern day fucking slaves are what the fuck they are. Modern day fucking slaves. And if we're being honest with ourselves, and we're telling ourselves the cold-hearted, we're telling ourselves the unadulterated, and we're telling ourselves the cutthroat truth teller fashion, that's what it is. So why lie? Why sit here and try to come up with a story that makes absolutely no sense? Modern day slavery is what it is. Modern day slavery. All sports are like that. Football is even worse than basketball because football, they really keep the foot on these black athletes' necks. Basketball, they give you some kind of rope to basically have freedom. They give you some kind of fucking opening. They give you some kind of laws put in place so that you can have some liberties. Kyrie Irving's messing this thing up. See, we're being honest here. The NBA team and the Brooklyn Nets have invested money in this guy. They need to recoup their investment. And their investment in him is not to be a part-time player. You guys are not looking at these things from both sides. He knows everything, always looks at everything from both sides. Because I'm a businessman at the highest levels. I govern my business affairs. So I have to look at the bottom line here, the pockets. These teams invested in you. They've put their money into you. And you sit here and you tell them you want to give them part-time services all because of a belief that you have. When you know damn well, Kyrie Irving is not stupid. He knows damn well these mandates that happen for vaccination, they're out there well in advance. So you mean to tell me the team did not let you know that they required full vaccination? Come on, man. You just now making this a media thing for what it is. You mean to tell me you didn't know that the city of New York was requiring this? Come on, man. Kyrie can't be that stupid. But in this instance, he's not stupid, because I could tell Kyrie's not a stupid person. He's just being ignorant and he's being naive. And he's doing it purposefully. Not he's doing it basically because he's ignorant and naive. He's doing it purposefully. He's doing it with an agenda. And the agenda is, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I done told you about a lot of people, man, black people, a lot of people are like that. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. But it doesn't roll like that, man. In life, you can't have your cake and want to eat it too. You have to make a decision. You have to stand on a position. People don't like to do that. But we got to be honest with ourselves here. Kyrie Irving ain't fooling no fucking body, man. Kyrie Irving think he's slick. But you ain't gonna fool damn he knows everything, man. You can't fool he knows everything. You can't have your cake and want to eat it too. That's why I said you got two choices and you need to stand on the position of what those two choices are going to be. Red pill, you basically retire from the NBA, which now we're finding out that Kyrie Irving is not retiring. And basically when he went on IG, he had to reiterate that over and over and over again that he's not doing that. So clearly he's backtracking. I told you, that's why I don't trust him. Because you already said you was going to retire. Now all of a sudden you're not retiring? Which one is it, motherfucker? Are you retiring or are you not retiring? This is confusing, man. This right here is not only confusing, it is something that really I'm not understanding here. Make me fucking understand, Kyrie Irving. Make me understand, because I'm not getting the big picture here. What I'm getting from you is waffling. And waffling is not a great thing, especially in these scenarios, especially in these situations, and especially in these equations. You're waffling all over the damn place. Make a damn decision, lay on the pick, and double down on that bad boy with confidence and fortitude. What is your decision, man? What are you going to do? What are you figuring out here? Because let me tell you guys something. Kyrie Irving's on some bullshit, man. I have to tell you guys this. He's on some straight horse manure shit. Make a fucking decision. And make it fast. If you're going to be about this life of being a martyr, you're going to have to suffer. You can't be collecting checks because you're trying to make a movement here. It don't work like that. You don't get to collect a check when you're making those types of moves. People don't want to hear that because that's not cute. What? You don't get to collect a check? Yeah, that's how it works, motherfuckers. If you're going to be a social justice movement person, you got to be willing to sacrifice. That's what those people did back in those times. You think they wanted to? No. But they know they needed to. That's what it boils down to, man. Let's not sit here and sugarcoat this shit. Let's not sit here and lie about it. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They want to basically dibber and dabber. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. No, it don't work like that. It's pick and choose. You gotta lay on a pick double down on that bad boy with confidence and fortitude. Or if you're going to be a basketball player, which all signs point to that, we know that that's exactly what's going to happen. And Kyrie Irving, motherfucker, you need to get vaccinated. The city of New York mandates it. Your team mandates it. The ones that's paying you the fucking check that you are collecting, whether you fucking play or not. Let me tell you something. Kyrie Irving's ungrateful, man. When somebody's paying you that level of money, do you understand that you're a part of the 3%? The modern day populace does not earn the type of money that you fucking earn, man. It's disrespectful to the modern day populace when you sit there and you collect a hefty fucking check like that, and then you all of a sudden turn it around and make it seem like every other motherfucker can't collect that. It's fucking respectful, Kyrie Irving. That's why I'm getting on your ass, man. Because now you messing up my Brooklyn Nets. And you know, I'm not taking it personal, but now I'm on your ass. Because you fucking good shit up. We got an opportunity to bust LaFraud James upside the head for the next 2 to 3 years. You messing this thing up. And because of the movement that you're on, it's on shaky foundation. It's on sandy foundation. What did we say about sandy foundation? It leads into quicksand. This is not on rocky foundation. I would have known if it was on rocky foundation, because the moves you would have made would have told me that it was on rocky foundation. I would have heard that you actually retired from the NBA. I'd have said, okay, this motherfucker's serious. I would have heard that you galvanized yourself and you got either with other social justice movement people that are currently doing it, or you went ahead and created your own movement. Then I would have said Kyrie Irving's serious. Now I would have respected you as a man. I would have respected you on a higher plane, on a higher level. This is how you gain a he knows everything's respect. He knows everything standard is higher than everybody. That's why he knows everything. There's not a person on the planet who has a higher standard than he knows everything when it comes to things. My standards and bars are very high. And you got to hit those markers. That's how you impress a he knows everything. You don't impress a he knows everything by running your rabbit ass mouth. Because let me tell you something. We as black people, that's what we've been doing for eons, running our fucking mouths. And where has it gotten most of us? No fucking where. Kyrie Irving's gonna cave in, man. And when he does, you guys are gonna remember these videos. Because you're gonna remember that he knows everything, because he sees things on both sides of the equation, from the business standpoint, and he also sees it from the fact that Kyrie Irving, the way he's moving, it's not authentic, it's not consistent. It's wayward, it's shifty, it's 50-50. And I told you about 50-50 individuals. I don't trust it. You messing this thing up, and now I'm questioning, do you even like basketball? Because when someone loves the game of basketball, they have a passion for it, they'll do anything to be on that basketball court, man. And literally anything. Nothing will separate them from being on that basketball court. With Kyrie Irving, it's about basketball, man. I don't give a fuck about all this other bullshit. I never did. I never cared about none of that nonsense. Because when I watch you, I don't watch you for that other bullshit. I watch you because you're a fucking basketball player, man. So get in line, get in motherfucking gear, and do what you're supposed to do. Otherwise, we're gonna have a fucking problem, Kyrie Irving. A huge fucking problem. And that's you, and he knows everything. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? The geeks. I keeps the foot on the what? The geeks. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.